6:51 is the time here this Wednesday in our top stories for our Smart Start. Before you head out, leaders with the Jewish Federation of Greater Rochester say demonstrations with alleged anti-Semitic undertones have taken place here since February 2024. But they say until recently at 12 Corners in Brighton, the rhetoric behind these pro-Palestinian protests has become especially hateful. The message with many of these rallies calls for an end to the Israeli-Palestinian conflict in Gaza and for Palestinian liberation. The protests often take place Friday afternoons, right around the beginning of the Sabbath.
It's not up to you to see if it's anti-Semitic or not. It's up to us. I think that it's based on our experience, based on our history, our past. I think if we can have a place, at least starting in Rochester, where dialogue and understanding can be the base, will be better, rather than incitation to violence or this kind of demonstrations.
News 8 did reach out to the group Speak Out for Palestine, a leading pro-Palestinian activism organization around the community, for comment regarding the allegations from the Jewish Federation. We're still waiting to get that response. Your sunrise traffic here, 8 minutes to go until 7 o'clock. Just want to show you a view over downtown from our Greater Rock Sky Eye. The expressway is picking up, moving along. James has your final forecast coming up here in just a bit. New this morning, families in Wayne County have a new way for free meals to make it to children and their parents this summer. The school district for Clyde Savannah Central Schools is kicking off its meals program with a special event coming up next week. Ahead of that, we have Ron Spitzer joining us live now to explain how this will all work and what families can expect. Ron.
Yeah, the district's saying that the goal here is to help children in rural communities access healthy food during these summer months. The 9-week program began Monday and is open to all children 18 and younger at no cost. Families can pick up a week's worth of breakfast and lunch every Monday from 4 to 6:30. The meals include dairy items, fruits, vegetables, and whole grains. The district says the program is designed to help families who may have limited access to summer meal sites. Donna Riviello, the food services director at Clyde Savannah CSD, says on the first day they served 43 families, which is 89 students, the highest number they've had. But she expects that number to grow as they go through the program.
If you go to the grocery store, I think it's pretty obvious. I think people are really struggling to meet their daily needs, and any kind of help that they can get is a blessing, and they're going to take advantage of every assistance that they can. And we've seen the numbers climb over the past several years. I think there's a lot of factors, but I mainly think, their budgets are stretched thin, and this is help. And we try to make sure we give them options that the students are going to like. And we try to give the fresh fruits and vegetables and the dairy milk instead of the shelf-stable milk. And for the most part, we've been able to do that because of different collaborations we've had with different associations over the years.
The first 50 families who show up to that kickoff event on Monday, July 13th, will receive a backpack courtesy of the American Dairy Association Northeast, which is partnering with the district on this program this year. For now, reporting, Ron Spitzer, News 8.
Ron, thank you. Final forecast there, James Gilbert.
Yeah, temperatures climbing and climbing. We'll get close to 90 tomorrow and then back down Friday. Storm chances today, tomorrow, Friday, they're all pretty isolated. I do not expect much area-wide. Still watch up for that pop-up shower thunderstorm for those evening practices there. Best chance as we go into Friday, but then the weekend looks great, Brendan, with sunshine, upper 70s and low 80s.
Back to back. How about that? We have our Sunrise Show, also our podcast, Second Cup of Sunrise. That is live on the Rochester First streaming app today from 9 to 9:30. We'll see you then, catching up on my day off after that U.S. soccer team loss. Couldn't be there yesterday for that. Before we go, how about this? Tough day for a lot of us here.
Yeah.
This is Lise, who's been here behind the scenes doing everything in this building for 50 years in a couple weeks, and today is the last day. How are you feeling?
Nervous.
Nervous?
Nervous. I'm defining myself differently now. Retired as opposed to employed, as opposed to being a director. So nervous.
You've seen it all, just like with the news business, and then just the story of Rochester for half a century too. You've just seen everything.
The sad part is a good news day for us is a bad day for somebody else.
Sure.
Yeah.
It's good
so
perspective.
that makes it interesting.
A lot of the highs and the lows, the tough days, and then also the better days. There's also the production aspect, good shows.
Yeah.
And also some challenges, new technology, things like that.
Yeah.
Everything has changed.
How has that been? I mean, you've gone through so many transitions of different tapes and different ways to ingest news to what it is today.
When I started, they were shooting 16mm film.
Oh, man.
And developing it here. And to go to digital recording where the cameras are incredibly light, incredibly fast, is interesting. It's fascinating. And every camera, every phone is a news source. And that's a whole different way to do news.
And real quick, we got about 20 seconds. What are you going to do? Travel?
Hopefully travel.
Yeah.
Spend time with family, what everybody says. Clean my house, weed my garden, all things that really don't get done.
Yeah, and get some sleep too. Listen, we said it when we signed the banner, did videos.
Yes.
You're just a voice of calm, presence of calm.
You're the News 8 mom, and we're going to miss you greatly.
We love you. Thank you, Lise. Enjoy your day, everybody. We'll see you back here at 7:25.
Get the Rochester First streaming app today for everything you love from News 8 On Demand, plus exclusive shows you won't see anywhere else. Search ROC and download for free on Roku, Amazon Fire, and Apple TV.